Hello, 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 and welcome to the live. Oh, y'all, before I jump into Love Island tonight, let me just apologize now if there is background noise that is too loud because do y'all have any idea how hot it is down here in the southeast in the United States of America? It is hot, and my AC went out today. So hopefully that'll be fixed tomorrow. But until then, I have a portable AC running. So if it's too loud in the background and you cannot hear me, let me know and I will turn the AC off and then turn it back on as soon as this live is over because it is hot down here. Okay, but anyway, let's talk about this episode. What did you all think? I'm not even going to waste my time talking about anything else other than the main thing. Y'all, when Alandria, when we thought Alandria had been dumped off of the island, it made me cry. It made me cry. And it made me cry really because of how strong she was being. And, vulnerability is strength. So when I see somebody like being super, 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 super strong in the midst of something like that, I know they're trying to protect themselves. And I'm like, oh, that just makes me hurt even more. And then when she broke down, when she got with the girls a little bit, because she didn't break down all the way, just a little bit. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. Last week, Jeremiah, this week, Olandria. What is up with y'all? I'm looking at Zach like, Zach, your days are numbered. And I know it's not Zach's fault. Zach is just simply playing the game. Amaya, y'all, I like Amaya, okay? But the drama of it all, like, oh my God, no. I mean, you pursued Zach, and it was fair. It was fair game for you to do that. You were straight up and you told Olandria about it. So that was good. I give you points for that, girl. But the falling out when he actually chooses to get with you when you're willing. I mean, come on, girl, it was just a little bit too much for me. Okay. It was just a little bit too much for me. But when I tell you the way my heart sunk when our girl Olandria was standing up there and we thought she was going home, I was sitting there thinking, what is Love Island doing this season? What is it that they're doing? Is it not the point of the show to try to keep couples who are couples together? Like, what are y'all doing? I was so frustrated. I was so hurt. I had tears coming down my face. My daughter had tears. I mean, she had tears. She had tears. Okay. She went into the full on, oh my God, I can't believe that. Okay. So we were upset. And we were sitting there trying to say, but the host not say, did she not say everybody was coming back to the villa? Everybody was coming back. So what's happening right now? What is happening right now? And because the Love Island producers this year have been on some BS, we're just like, what are y'all doing? So then when they finally went to the boys' side, right? They went to the boys' side, and Nick ended up being the one left vulnerable and the one who had to leave. Oh, I celebrated that. I was like, that's what you get for what you did last week to Jeremiah. So hey, that was nothing sad at all. I was so happy about that. And then I'm looking at the episode earlier, and Taylor is still over there just skinning and grinning and smiling at these women in ways he had not smiled at Olandria. So that pissed me off, but not like pissed me off like being mad with him, because as much as people say on social media that Taylor is not into Olandria, which I agree with, I also don't think Olandria is all that into Taylor. I think she's trying to make something work, but I don't see that spark. I just don't. I don't. But so I keep waiting. And then I thought it was over tonight because I kept waiting. Like, they got to bring somebody. They got to bring somebody of quality for Olandria. They just have to. She's our girl. I know if we knew how the vote shook out when we had to rank our favorite girl, she had to be number one. If she wasn't number one, she definitely had to be number two. We love Olandria. We want her with somebody good. So, so when that truck pulled up and Olandria was in, well, first of all, when we first saw the lights, and we're like, oh, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over. And when she told Nick to hurry up, and wouldn't it be something that wherever she and Nick went, if Jeremiah was there too, wouldn't that be something? But when she rolled up and told Nick to hurry up and get in the car, I don't like I said, I don't care if Nick could go, but at the end of the day, I don't care if this is how the game is going and our girl gets saved. Yes. When I tell y'all that pendulum swung from crying and upset about Olandria, especially when she was talking about she not been in a relationship for 5 years and she wants love, and I'm like, oh my god! And for that pendulum to swing all the way back over to what, she is not off. This is a plot twist, y'all. Love Island, because after last week with Jeremiah, I was like, I'm not watching Love Island anymore because they pissed me off. I was so doggone mad, and I said, you know what though? As much as I do think these producers are kind of crappy this year, even how they're chopping up and editing some of the scenes, y'all, they got all us talking. There are people who are on TikTok talking about each episode of Love Island up at the 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. They got us talking. So maybe they're doing something right, because I'm telling you, people will be on TikTok probably up to 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning talking about this episode, as they do with all episodes. So I am just happy that Olandria was saved tonight. I am very curious to see what's going to happen next. I do think she's going to be able to see how Taylor operates when she's not around. But whatever happens, I just want Olandria, whether it's on this show, off this show, I just want her to find her person. But I'm going to tell you something else that I'm 10 toes down on about this show. There is no way I will ever cast a vote that would allow Nick, or what's that little SpongeBob little boy whose feet swinging from the chair when he sit down, not even touching the floor. Ace. I'm not casting any votes where they would go home with the prize money at the end. And I would not cast my vote for Taylor to take the prize money home. But if I somehow at the end of this show he's with Olandria, then I'd probably cast my vote because I want my girl to get her money. Okay. But I am not voting for Nick or Ace to go home with any money. I don't care who they're paired with or whatever. They must not win this money. They must not win this money. So I had to go to Twitter to see what are people talking about. And let me just switch over to that right quick, because I still have to do my Diddy update for today, because the defense wrapped today. Let's see here. Let's just go over to Twitter right quick and check out some of these tweets that I'm sure a lot of us can agree with. Here we go. Andrina, you're so strong. Olandria, you have to be. Ain't nobody else out here. Be strong for me. See what I'm saying? I need Olandria to catch a break. Zach looking around wondering what portal to hell he just opened. I must say, Zach really did look traumatized. Zach looked like if a portal could have just opened up and he could have just disappeared in it. He really did look traumatized by how the women reacted. All the girls having a breakdown. The girl he picked and saved screaming, "No!" That's somebody doing too much. I know he's effing shook, gagged, and scared, right? Because that was a strong reaction. Hood have fallen to the floor. Let's see. I was too busy crying for Orlandria to realize the text said leave the villa immediately instead of you're dumped from the island. My daughter pointed that out. She pointed that out while it was happening, saying they gotta be, she cannot be gone because they didn't say she was dumped from the island. My daughter pointed that out when we were watching it. And when our girl Olandria said, I want to find love so bad, y'all, I really do. My heart broke for real, for real. For real, for real. Okay. Olan saved by production. Oh, the it girl she is. They knew she couldn't leave. Okay. Gotta save our girl Olandria. And I don't want her with Taylor. I don't. He got a lot of fixing to do before I even say, oh, okay, because no. Olandria needs somebody who sees her beauty, who's attracted to her on all levels and that type of thing. She don't need Taylor at all. Them crying over Nick leaving absolute proof they hated Jeremiah, y'all. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell was going on with Taylor? I mean, Taylor was crying so badly. He was crying so badly about Nick leaving. I mean, I'm like, I want to see if he gets word that Olandra is not there anymore. I want to see how he reacts because God, I mean, he was crying, hugging on Nick's neck, tears all down snot. I'm like, Taylor, you okay, babe? It was just like, wait, did he do all that with Jeremiah? Nope. Nope. They said, don't like Nick, but if this means Olandria stays in the game, then hey, I'm with that. I'm 100% with that. Taylor saying, I'm not even thinking about her while Ola is over there and Casa saying, my man, my man. Oh, I need her to F and see this. Yes. And we know she's going to see it. Even if she doesn't see it until movie night, she will see that. She will see that. Amaya got her man and Olandria still in the game. This is how we win. Yep, I'm cool with that. As long as Olandria's not gone, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with whatever. Everything else that went down tonight, I have no issue with it. Taylor literally just said he is not thinking about Olandria on camera. Need this clip for movie night for sure. We definitely need that for movie night. Let's see, Olandria is safe, and now she's about to watch with her own eyes how Taylor actually feels and how he acts with other girls. Like, this is a win-win for me. Yes, because she needs to move on from Taylor. She definitely needs to move on from Taylor, and she's going to get to see now for herself. Because like when she was saying when she thought she was off, and she was saying, well, me and Tay will hook up on the outside. I was like, girl, he don't want to do that. Y'all will probably be good friends, but the interest just isn't there. And like I said, and I'm not doing this as a poor Olandria thing, because first of all, that woman is a queen. Do y'all see that woman? That is a beautiful, beautiful woman. Okay. So my thing is, I don't even think she's all into Taylor, like I said earlier. Ace saying he's never seen Taylor smile. You know what? Ace got on my nerves with that. Him and Nick sitting over there plotting and conspiring and talking about, oh, what you want? What do you want for him? The puppet master. Because Ace is the puppet master. He may be 2 feet tall, but when I tell you Ace is the puppet master, oh, Ace is the puppet master. Oh, he is. Nick may be his accomplice, but Ace is the puppet master. So I think it doesn't come on tomorrow because tomorrow's hump day. It doesn't come on Wednesday. So it'll be back Thursday. So I'm not going to make this any longer. I just had to pop on and say, whoo! Especially for me, because I was like, my daughter was like, are you going to watch this tonight or not? I was like, I don't know. And I was being such a stick in the mud about it. She was like, well, I'll just watch it by myself. So I ended up watching it with her. And I'm telling you what, I am so glad I did. Now, I still don't like that shit they did to Jeremiah. Let's be clear. Okay. But tonight, yeah, it was one of them ones. It was one of them ones. This was a good episode. And so I will be checking back in. And before I tell y'all good night, at least for this video, this live, let me just say again for the Love Island viewers out there, we need to band together and make sure at the end of the day that Ace nor Nick walk out of this island with any prize money. They don't need to leave with any prize money. We don't need to care about who they're partnered with or anything else. Nick and Ace, we need to like make a pact that what no matter what, we're not voting for them to win this money at the end. All right, y'all. May tap back in on Thursday to see how that episode goes. I can't wait for Thursday to see how that episode goes. And as always, until the next time, bye, y'all.